It has been exciting, you're right. It started for me in 2009, which was the year that I summited Mount Rainier. And after that climb, I knew that mountaineering would be a big part of my life. I decided that I would pick a different, more challenging peak somewhere in the world. And along the way, I learned a lot of things about myself. I grew as a mountaineer, but I also gained a bigger sense of self-confidence from the mountains, and that new self-confidence became really important for me in 2015 because that year I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And as I was battling cancer, the mountains took on a much broader meaning for me because I found a lot of strength and healing there. After I survived cancer, I made the decision to reevaluate my life and the whole trajectory that I had taken so far. And ultimately, that's what prompted me to put my corporate career on pause for a little bit while I focus on other passions like climbing. Yeah, Everest is a huge mountain to climb. And when I arrived in Kathmandu, Nepal last year, the statistics really weren't great. No one had summited in 2 years. And of all the people who have stood on the summit of Everest, only about 8% are women. So I knew that everything would have to align just perfectly if I was going to be successful on Everest. I've learned over the years that there are a lot of things that can go wrong on a big mountain, and there are also a lot of things that I just can't control. So on Everest, one of my biggest challenges was really to not waste any energy worrying about things like the weather, but instead to focus on my attitude and staying healthy. And with that kind of ethic, I learned that both my mind and my body are so much stronger than I could ever imagine, and that we're all capable of more than we believe we are. For me, Everest also taught me that despite setbacks in life, which have ranged from having cancer to suffering from dry eye symptoms, that if I focus on the right things and work really hard, I can accomplish amazing things, which is why my next goal is to climb K2. Mountains, as you alluded to, are cold and harsh and unforgiving, and that kind of an environment exasperates my dry eye symptoms. So it's important to me not only to take the gear that you would expect, like warm clothes and crampons and an ice axe, but also to be prepared for everything that my eyes will take in the mountains. And so of the 30 or 40 pounds that I'll be carrying with me, one of the most important things is actually the smallest thing, which is Sustain eye drops, because using them gives me temporary relief from that irritation that I sometimes feel in the mountains, and it allows me to climb confidently. Yeah, it's a good question. I've learned a lot, and one of the things is that it's important to speak up when things aren't right with my body. That's what led me to the right doctor who diagnosed my dry eye and also helped me to find the right products that would offer some relief. That would mean a lot to me. Sustain is the official sponsor of my K2 climb this summer, and you can follow along on their Facebook page, which is Sustain Lubricant Eye Drops. I would really love it if your audience would give me that support. It means a lot to me.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us today, Lisa.
Thank you, Suzanne. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.